I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave.
A shocking revelation has rocked the courtroom in the ongoing trial against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, was he scared that I was exposed?
A man named Jonathan Audi, previously dismissed by many as a disturbed individual, has now had parts of his wild and disturbing testimony confirmed by none other than Cassie herself.
Cassie literally talked about Jonathan Audi. She said that he tried to mail her, and he had record FO tapes. Get this.
Diddy's ex-girlfriend and longtime associate.
You know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black.
What was once thought to be the ramblings of a mentally unstable person is now being taken very seriously by both the public and the legal system.
I believe Johnny to be a victim, and I think, victims should speak out. I'm just really concerned that it's been so many years and he hasn't really had an opportunity to speak out.
So, who is Jonathan Audi? Audi is a controversial figure, known for working as a stripper, escort, and even a porn actor in the Florida area. Back in 2018, he made headlines for a bizarre and violent incident at a Trump hotel, where he opened fire and vandalized the premises, all while shouting political and celebrity-related rants. He even stole an American flag and draped it dramatically over the front desk. After a tense standoff with police, he was shot in the leg and taken into custody. At the time, this shocking act of violence led most people to dismiss Audi's later claims about Diddy as delusional. In his initial statements, Audi accused Diddy and Cassie of involving him in bizarre sexual activities. He claimed to have participated in more than a dozen encounters with the couple, saying he was manipulated and treated like a sex slave.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave.
According to him, Diddy would instruct him on what to do with Cassie while he watched or participated. Understandably, such explosive allegations were initially met with skepticism. Many assumed Audi's claims were nothing more than the fantasies of a disturbed man, especially given his criminal history and the erratic nature of his behavior. But that narrative began to shift dramatically. What changed? Recently, a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, dated back to 2014 surfaced, reportedly containing both Audi's and Diddy's signatures. The document allegedly confirms a $5 million hush payment made by Diddy to Audi, presumably to silence him and prevent the release of compromising recordings.
Audi says to prevent the recording from going public, that's what he was just talking about, Diddy had him sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, in exchange for $5 million in hush money. This was in 2014. The Daily Mail ran a screenshot of what appears to be a signature page signed by Sean Combs and Audi. We have not been able to obtain the document or verify its contents or authenticity, nor have we been able to verify the existence of the video that you heard him talking.
The existence of this document was reported by major media outlets and has significantly altered how seriously people are taking Audi's claims. Though the full document and any supposed video evidence have not been made publicly available, screenshots of the signature page suggest the agreement may be authentic. This led many to question, if Audi's stories were false, why was he paid such a large sum of money to stay quiet?
I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, was he scared that I was exposed?
Then came the courtroom bombshell. Cassie herself reportedly testified that Audi was one of the 13 male escorts Diddy arranged to sleep with her during what she called freak-off parties. She confirmed that Audi had been involved in around 15 such encounters and was paid around $800 each time. Her statement not only corroborated Audi's involvement, but also aligned with earlier testimonies from other male escorts who said they were paid similar sums between $700 and $4,000 per session. Now, this opens up a huge can of worms. If Cassie, who was in a long-term relationship with Diddy, confirmed Audi's involvement, it adds credibility to the rest of Audi's claims. In his earlier interviews and testimonies, Audi didn't just name Diddy and Cassie. He dropped names of other major celebrities, including Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, and others. He suggested that some of these high-profile figures were involved in similar activities, or were at least aware of what was going on. These accusations are particularly dangerous for figures like DJ Khaled, who, as a practicing Muslim and a public figure from Palestine, could face serious cultural backlash if such claims were proven true. Audi even suggested that DJ Khaled and Rick Ross were good buddies, and insinuated that they too might be part of a secretive network within the industry.
What happened is Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay, they're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross and Khaled. They're all gay.
So far, none of these allegations have been confirmed, and the individuals named have not publicly responded. But here's where it gets even darker. In a recent interview, Audi spoke about why he decided to secretly record the encounters.
And now, in an exclusive interview, Audi opens up to News Nation senior producer Allison Weiner about his claims, beginning with why he's agreed to talk now. Listen to this.
I felt bad because I got along well with her, and I think she's a decent person. And unfortunately, I had a suspicion that she was in a situation.
He claimed that after seeing Cassie pass out, possibly from drug use, he feared for her life and began documenting the sessions to protect himself in case something tragic happened.
Why did you decide to record or video?
Because after she got out, I decided to record that. So in the event anything worse happened, like she died, or anybody died, it will be on camera, it will be on video, what happened. Because I wouldn't be responsible for any of that.
According to him, he used a USB memory stick to capture video, evidence that, in his mind, would prove he wasn't responsible if anything went wrong.
You were beginning to worry about her doing drugs. I mean, like about her dying, or him dying, or somebody dying from the drugs, and that you would be held responsible. So you brought a video. You brought your phone?
No, I had a USB video memory stick from the spy shop.
He also explained his mental state during the Trump hotel shooting. Audi revealed that he hadn't taken his medication and was likely suffering from a manic episode related to untreated bipolar disorder. Since his arrest, he says he has been stable, compliant with treatment, and ready to return to society.
Basically, the day the incidents happened at Trump National Doral, I hadn't taken medication, and I didn't. I had been diagnosed bipolar, but I wasn't sure I was bipolar, and I had an episode, and basically I've been taking medication every day. I've been stable. I had no issues in jail. I had bad excellent behavior in jail, yeah, I'm feeling ready to come out to society and be a productive member of society.
Despite how bizarre this story may sound, key pieces of Audi's narrative are being validated in court. And now, the world is watching closely to see how much of it turns out to be true. So what does this mean for the larger picture? If Audi's involvement was real and sanctioned by Diddy, it lends disturbing weight to the allegations of abuse, coercion, and manipulation that have been swirling around the hip-hop mogul for months. Cassie's testimony is already considered one of the most crucial pieces in this trial, and the fact that it supports Audi's claims could have severe legal and reputational consequences for Diddy. The implications extend beyond Diddy as well. If more celebrities are tied to these so-called freak-offs, or if more videos and documents begin to surface, we could witness a seismic scandal unlike anything seen in the entertainment industry before. Careers could end overnight. Public images, carefully crafted over decades, could unravel within days. As of now, it's unclear whether Audi's more outrageous claims, like outing several major celebrities, will ever be proven. But what is clear is that this is no longer a case that can be dismissed out of hand. The receipts are starting to show, and with every new piece of verified evidence, Audi's story moves further from fantasy and closer to a disturbing reality. At Gossip Girl, we'll be following this case closely as it continues to unfold. There's still much more to be uncovered, and you can count on us to bring you the latest updates as the truth emerges, no matter how uncomfortable or shocking it may be.